My name's Lea.Durante. I am a family nurse practitioner and I live in Napa, California. I've been kind of in the health and wellness space for the last 10, 13 years. And now my work has transitioned into working in online business and kind of empowerment, being an empowerment entrepreneur and helping people with everything from health and wellness, mental health, physical health, financial health, and utilizing plant-based medicine. I have an online CBD business. Honestly, in full transparency, I thought it was all marijuana. I'm trained as a nurse practitioner at UCSF. I do my continuing education. I never knew there was an entire physiologic system in our body called the endocannabinoid system. In fact, our body makes cannabinoids. And if that word sounds like cannabis, it is. There's a great article in the New York Times actually that looks at the research for the last 20 years that in fact that runner's high or that bliss or that like great sensation that we feel after exercise is actually not caused by endorphins. Endorphins can't pass through the blood-brain barrier to get into our brain to affect our mood like that. It's actually our own endocannabinoids. And so what's so cool is the plant can actually be almost like a supplement. And so it helps to support or replete these natural occurring molecules that get depleted with all the things, right? Stress, pollution, environmental exposures, plastics, pesticides, kind of the normal classic American diet. The reason that CBD works for so many different people and for so many different ailments is because this endocannabinoid system is as unique as our fingerprint. One person's depletion might look like they're having more anxious thoughts or more overwhelmed. Another person might look like they're having trouble sleeping. Another person might look like they're having aches and pains in their body and more inflammation. The CBD isn't treating any one of those things. The CBD is just returning your internal physiologic system to the way it was intended to be. And then your body balances out where the kind of the symptom was. And for me, I've got this kind of weird perspective of having 10 years in traditional primary care and knowing how impactful this plant can be and knowing that there's a lot of misinformation out there. So I do a lot. I help individual people with the plant, and then I also help other people learn how to be a resource for their community. It's a neat community, and it's really kind of a grassroots movement to kind of return wellness to people's own control. Honestly, to me, it feels like just feeling like my best self. 47% of Americans believe that this market is regulated. It is not. If you took 10 bottles, 7 to 9 of them would not have on the inside of the bottle what it says on the outside. I've partnered with a family and farmer-owned company out of North Carolina, particularly because of this Wild West nature. It's very, very difficult to find high-quality CBD. I had this gut moment when I learned about this endocannabinoid system being like, this is the science I've been looking for the last 10 years in practice. This is what everybody is suffering with. I've tried the Prozac, I've tried the amitriptyline, I've tried all these different medications and people aren't getting better. I'm a huge believer in empowering people with information to make informed decisions for their health. Again, I've been doing this a year. I'm blown away at how much healing I've seen.